All right, all right, all right. We are back once again. Another group break. You got a case of Club World Cup Prizm Hobby 2025. We are going to be running maybe one more after the one that's currently on the website. 343. We have one more case that is, I think, 2/3 of the way filled. So we're going to wait for that to fill, and then we're going to drop maybe one or two more, depending on several factors. Let me post this in the Discord. Keep forgetting. Let's see. Okay. I'm seeing some SpongeBob cards from Tops. All right, we are live. Okay. Let's cross post this on socials. Thank you all for the fill. We do have 3 serial spots that we are going to randomize before we get started here. So let's do the usual. Okay, 342, the YouTube. We are live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should be good to go. Wait, Fortnite and Daft Punk has a collaboration that is very unexpected. Very interesting. All right, let's see who's in the chat. We have Manster, we got Hudson, we have Marty, and Lil Problems. What's going on, fellas? All right, thank you all for joining. We're going to do the randomizer for the group break. We are going to be running personals after this, of course. I'd say maybe this will take like an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour. We'll see. See how much we're enjoying the packs. All right, so for the cereal, we have the following spots. Well, actually, we have the following owners. It's going to be for the entire Inter Miami team spot, which is, I think, only 3 people anyway. Messi, 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 Messi. And then we have Luis Suarez and Kremaski. And we have Estevo for Palmeiras. And we also have Maradona, the entire checklist for Maradona, Estevo, and Inter Miami. What's going on, Travis? Welcome to the stream. So we're going to take left side first. We're going to randomize, and then right side second like we always do. Then yellow zone will be the assigned spots. All right, 5. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. And what was I going to do? I was going to paste the numbers. All right, let's take you lovely people. And here we go. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. So let's see who got assigned what from these serial spots. Number 4 is going to straight up. 9 is going to high frequency. 3 is going to JLL Cards PC. 8 to Granthony. 5 Super Nino. And then 1 going to Jake the Snake. This is like the 500th time he gets the 1 spot. It's crazy. Congrats in advance. Hopefully we get a 1 of 1. Or the serial spot, of course. A lot of things have to align. 6 is going to Kevin Theo, 2 Super Nino, 0 to Nathan Factorial, and 7 to Supreme Fry. All right, there it is. Thank you all for grabbing a spot. Let's put this back up on the screen one more time. Thank you all for the fill. We have a full case to break tonight. Then we're going to do personals right after. We do have hobby boxes available to ship sealed or rip as personals. Tonight we have, I think, our last maybe mega box. Not 100% sure. We have some select Serie A, and we have a lot of Futera, Arsenal, and Tottenham. And what else do we have? We have International Select EPL and International Select Serie A restocked. So that's what we have for tonight. Let me just check something real quick, guys. And you can all you can get all of that on the website breakfastcards.com. All right, there's Supreme. We have JL, 4 a.m. Grant, what's going on in Madrid? What's up? All right. And here we go. If you haven't checked out the Arsenal Unique review, we just uploaded to YouTube. Check it out. We had a nice little surprise there. There's our case. Should we use the golden blade? It seems like it's been working for us. I guess let's use it again. Actually, let's use golden blade to cut the box, or the boxes, and then we'll just use this to cut the outside. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this is even crazier than the last Club World Cup case, because we had 8 case hits, which is pretty crazy. I think is that the same case that had Mbappe in it? Mbappe goal? I think it was. Yeah, we had an Mbappe case hit auto, and then Erling Haaland too. A lot of crazy stuff. I guess I'm back to doing box by box. I forgot to flip this around, but I'm totally fine not doing that. Just takes a little bit longer. There we go. All right, final 4. Bottom is always the trickiest. It smells like crayons. All right, there's the big thunk. Probably 3x4 like we always do, or 4x3. Okay. Look at that. Wall of Club World Cup Prizm. I've yet to see any sales of 1-of-1s. So if anyone actually does see any or find any on like eBay or Card Ladder, I would love to see what those are going for. We haven't really seen many 1-of-1s pulled of like big players. I think Messi was like the only one. Like really, really big players, like legends, whatever. I don't think we've seen any of those. Maybe one. But I think there's like a total of a little over 500 gold vinyl 1-of-1s from Hobby. There's something about the setup today is very different. I don't know what it is. It's a little crooked. All right, I think we're gonna have to work with that. All right, let's dim the screen a little bit. There we go. There we go. And let's start with box number 1. Again, thank you all for the fill, ladies and gents. Let's see what we got. Manny wants to see a Rios 1-of-1. I saw one the other day, not from this set. It was from, I think it's from Donruss. It was like a black Pandora. I think it was on Instagram. All right, here we go. Box number 1. We're gonna warm up with this one. We're gonna do pack by pack, of course. Mastantuono. Base card to start us off. We have Luis Araujo. And we have Van Nistelrooy, silver. Pack number 1. Pack number 2 now. Looks like we have maybe a gold mojo. It's supposed to be multicolor. A lot of these cards have some residue on them. And it is going to be Evangelis Pavlidis. 13 out of 25. Orange mojo. I've been hearing requests for more Breakfast and Brian dual breaks, maybe sometime in the near future. But it was a fun time for sure. Pulled so many good cards combined from just like 2 cases, I think. And what is this? Looks like just a silver. Of course, we had the Pajama Messi. Team badges. There's Mora. Cam Shank says head of box breaks. Work I tried doing on whatnot, but they go away too quickly. For some reason, the chat just disappeared. Go away too quickly. Apparently, understand what's going on. Yeah, I would say whatnot maybe isn't the best place to start your group breaks. And there's our first autograph. Global Graphs, Luis Figo. Love to see it. I thought I had the list with me, but I actually don't. Somehow, the list isn't here. Going to the, I think it was like a R9, Figo, and someone else spot. There's quite a few legends. Joao Neves. I just auto-sleeved that one for some reason. Yeah, I would probably look up some reputable breakers, such as ourselves. I gotta put us in the forefront. And then there's several other breakers as well. Looks like we have green out of 5. Green out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. First box. I wonder who it could be, and hopefully it didn't take a slot away from the one of ones. I think that might be Botafogo because it's the only team with those colors. Oh no, it is Juventus. Kenan Yildiz. Going to Yildiz and other spots. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 equals 10. eBay 1 of 1. Guys, please don't ever write a 1 of 1 on something that is not a 1 of 1 on eBay. Please don't. All right, congrats to the Juventus Yildiz other spot. It's pretty big. 5 out of 5 Yildiz. Love to see it. Need the gold graph Di Maria in gold, hopefully. Hopefully we get to see one of those. I'm hoping we get to see a numbered Kaboom in this case. I think only one green 1 of 1 has been pulled, and it was Messi. I'm getting hypnotized by this Pandora. It's out of this world. Little problem says myself included once for the eBay 1 of 1, I'm guessing. Okay, Didn't we get like multiple autographs from our boxes last time too? I'm hoping it's going to be the same thing. It's got some damage on the back. Just to show you guys. That's a lot of damage. Silver Estevo. Or Stevo, like some people would say. Good old Stevo. All right, purple Kuka 007. We got an agent James Bond here. Put that over there. Make a purple pile. And last pack for box number 1. Then we're going to do break style, of course. We do have some of these boxes available on the website, guys. Feel free to grab some for personals after this, or we can ship them sealed as well. Juan Cabal. And we have red Jan Sassi. All right, so we got a lot of different colors in that first box. I just noticed there's several boxes in this case that are wrapped very differently. Like all this stuff is flowing this way, and then these are sealed like the EPL set going that way. It has like some bubble behind the Panini logo. Well, I'm hoping maybe the ones that are different are going to have some very different things in them in a good way. I guess we'll find out together, guys. That is actually very, very strange. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Usually the boxes are all the same, but we kind of had a feeling what happened to this product, so I would not be surprised if they kind of had to open and refactory seal all that stuff before they released. The only numbered Rios that I want to see is a 101. If it's not a 101, I don't want to see it. Go big or go home. I think that was a base Rios just now. eBay 101 somewhere. All right, box number 2. Hyper. Insert base. Insert silver. I would prefer the auto not pop up like the last one and surprise us. But if it is, hopefully, it's a really nice one. Pandora, get mesmerized. Ederson, greasy base. Silver. Red Drusi at a 199, our first numbered card of this box. It's unlicensed Kane and Mora. There's our auto. The border gave us a heads up. Set that one down. Vlahovic at a 125. Silver insert. And another. Oh, we got the trophy. Oh, I forgot to randomize the ones from last time. Where'd those go? I gotta keep track of those. I'll do that in the next live stream. There we go. Club World Cup trophy. I want to say this is like 1 in 2 cases or 1 in 3 cases. It can't be like that high for like multi-case set. Because they're definitely not guaranteed in every case, but I have seen them quite a bit. So this will be randomized to everyone that has like a main spot in this break. Whenever we do it, of course, in the next live stream, because I do have to have like the list prepared and everything. Okay, another hyper. We have Mudao out of 99. So far, seems like a whatever box. So far, keyword. Gold Palmer, Prismatic Silver, and is that Ceballos? It is Ceballos. We have Jacobo Ramon, Blue Ice out of 175 for Real Madrid others. We have another Blue Ice. It is going to be Jan Oblak, Atleti out of 175. I think that was a bookend. All right, let's take a look at the auto. Another base auto. Can we guess the player? Is that David Villa? It is David Villa. Can't say I've ever seen him in a Atletico jersey as an auto, but there we go. If it sits, it hits. One of the last few spots that were taken in this break, I think. There we go. Elite Squad. All right. I guess since I'm sleeving these, might as well sleeve all the other ones we set to the side just now. Save time for the recap. You know what? I'll do it after. I don't know why. I just usually do it after. Let's make sure this multicolor, whatever that means for this one. All right, let's go with this one. This is one of the different seals. And again, I don't know if there's any like correlation. I don't even know if the first one that had like a green in it was like the normal one. I think I want to say it was. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, there. Oh, I thought there was a number. Guess there's no serial on the box. All right, Manny, you're gonna have to really convince him. Yeah, it's safe to say Manny was pretty disappointed when he saw Rios in like tier 3 or tier 2. I forgot what tier he was in the rookies. But yeah, definitely not a rookie I'm chasing personally, but Colin is asking, will these boxes drop in price in the future? You're asking the golden question that everyone's always looking for the answer for. There's a lot of factors that come into play. I mean, if one of the rookies in the set, especially like the main rookie, for now, he's a main rookie, Rodrigo Mora, if he just keeps playing very, very well and he starts achieving crazy things, the box price will do the complete opposite of go down in price. But if there's absolutely nothing crazy in the or happening in the rookie class, and I would say if like most of the one-of-ones, the gold vinyls have been hit, then sure, the box price can go down, but typically not by that much. And I think there's going to be a lot of one-of-ones that are not going to be pulled purely because I don't think as many of these are being opened compared to like a lot of other sets that came out. So that's part of it for sure. Get mesmerized. Husanov. Wasn't someone looking for this guy earlier in chat? All right, we have a FIFA logo out of 20. And there's another auto, Real Madrid. And we have Thomas Araujo once again. Didn't we get 3 of this guy's autos last time in our case? We may or may not have. I think it was 2. All right. 7 out of 20. Going to the Benfica spot. Our lowest numbered card so far. So far, well, actually, no. What am I talking about? Cannon Yield is out of 5. So far. We're still waiting for a 1 of 1. We are waiting for a 1 of 1. Those should be 1 in 6 cases. We have yet to rip 6 cases. I think this is our 3rd case. What is that? True gold in the back? No, I think it's just silver, maybe silver legend. And we have a case hit here. Our first case hit. Continental Pride, I think. And oh, it is true gold. Del Piero. Bang, look at that. 8 out of 10. Alessandro Del Piero going to the Del P, I think 2 or 3 player spot for Juventus. So far, it is a Juventus case. That is a beauty. I knew something was different when I saw it. 8 out of 10. Juventus in the lead for sure. Let's get stands for all these other guys. All right, so far we have a Figo, Del Piero, Cannon Yildiz out of 5. We have a David Villa auto in the back. If it wasn't for the unlicensed Inter Miami and Bayern Munich, I think this set would just like explode, to be honest. There's so many good parts to the set. Unfortunately, there's also quite a few confusing and maybe not so good parts to the set. So they definitely could have done better, but I think we know why. All right. Cold Palmer. Cold as ice. 45 out of 99. Prismatic. All right, let's see this case hit finally. Who's it going to be? Is that Lautaro? It is Lautaro Martinez. Going to one of the Inter Milan spots, which I believe is Lautaro and someone else. Yeah. I had the list, but apparently I don't have the list anymore. I don't know where it went. All right. Let's replace the trophy. Okay. Well, I guess I'm sleeving these. Still on box number 3, guys. Got quite a way to go. Fratesi out of 99. 2, 3 silvers in a row. Hopefully one of them is an auto, an extra auto maybe. Maybe just another silver. Subiabre, and someone there. Ice Allende, and look at that beauty. Ian Subiabre, gold, supposed to be multicolor. 6 out of 25. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. What is that? Is it like chewing gum? Thought I was another green for a second. We have Arda Güler out of 99. In Fuego Spider-Man. We have Samu Hyper. The yield is prismatic. And that is going to be it for the first quarter of the case. All right, this is, it looks like a normal wrapping, but I don't know, we got a nice gold Del Piero from the last one, so I really don't think it matters anymore. We will see. Or maybe it's the opposite. We got Anthony Robinson, a lover, back in the chat. Supernino, that is David Villa. Oh, I think it was you that grabbed the spot, right? So now, what's the next big release? Or what's the next set to be released? I don't know how I got big from that one. Next major release, I would say, I don't know, we haven't heard anything from Topps about Merlin or Museum. I seriously have no idea what's going on. All these product delays, unfortunately. But I don't know, if Noir actually releases on the 17th, that's going to be the next major one to come out. I mean, Noir has been delayed half a year at this point, I think. Almost the same, if not more, actually. Not more than Club World Cup Prizm. All right, I believe we're facing some lag here. Anyone else facing some lag? We did it! 1 in 10 cases. Color Blast incoming. I can't tell if it's a dual or a single. We're going to find out here pretty soon. And team badges, Urawa Red Diamonds going to Nishi 55 out of 99. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. 1 in 10 cases. 1 in 10 cases. Banger incoming, because the checklist does not disappoint. 39 out of 99. Imagine if it's a Maradona, would go to someone in the filler. That's crazy. Actually, I think it would go to the number 3 spot, because it is not numbered. So, speaking of Maradona, number 3. Amazing stuff. All right. As long as we get a color blast from this one, I'm happy, because, yeah, 10 cases is no joke. 10 cases is no joke. Ludvigsen for Ulsan. Should get one more numbered card. Kept thinking that's our auto, but it's just En Fuego. Team badges, River Plate, Silver. I saw a gold Boca team badge. That thing looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see gold vinyl team badges. They definitely exist, but I don't think any have been pulled so far. Samu, get hypnotized. Did we pull our auto from this yet? I don't think so. There's Neto. There's our auto. And the checklist for autos obviously is much better than other sets. Oh, spoiler alert there. Did we just get an extra? I think we got an extra numbered card. We definitely did. Extra numbered card and a color blast. Let's see what else is left in the tank. Looks like silver and a hyper, so maybe we ran out of numbered cards here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got here. Color Blast cooking in the back. Going to be something really nice, regardless of the player, because the checklist is absolutely impeccable. All right, let's see this base auto first. Can we guess the player? Hopefully it's another legend. It is definitely another legend. Matthias Sammer for Dortmund. I don't think I've seen his auto before. It's 1 and then very interesting autograph. All right, that is 4 boxes. So let's see our Color Blast, ladies and gentlemen. I think it might be vertical. I think it is vertical. So let's guess the player. Hopefully, I'm going to wait. I think an ad just played. All right, there we go. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. If we see the fro, we already know who it is. Atletico de Madrid, Sergio Aguero! Bang! Color Blast.
I swear you'll never see anything like this
Club
again.
World Cup Prizm 2025. I believe this might be the first one pulled. There we go. Congratulations. I believe this spot was picked up maybe like yesterday or something. What a beauty. We did it. 1 in 10 cases. 1 in 10 cases. All right, who are we going to replace? It's definitely going to be Lautaro. We got to do it. We got to... Wait, so far it's Atletico and Juventus case. Striped teams in the back. Who would have thunk it? All right, give me a second, guys. I need to clear some of this stuff. Maybe we can. All right, easy enough. Not so easy this time. Borderline disaster. All right. We did it. Don't tell Ferg. All right, box number 5. It has ripped from the back. I mean, we're not even halfway done. We have plenty of time to pull a 1 of 1. I think someone had a case that had 3 1 of 1s in it or something, which is not out of the realm of possibility. We have done that before. Several years ago. Actually, even recently, I want to say. Don't forget, guys, we have a full case ready to rip on the website. Case break 343. So join that if you're interested. We also have some sealed boxes. Okay, we're getting trolled with all these rotated packs. Manny says, let's see another color blast. Let's get really greedy. I mean, it's not impossible. I think someone did it last week. All right, here we go. Box number 5. Got Hyper, Igor Jesus at a 49. Purple Pandora. Pachuca. Silver River Plate once again. Silver Gregore. And Get Hypnotized. Neto. This will look so sick as a 101. They actually got good imagery for this set too. That's the thing. It's just a shame it's not a complete one. Holland at a 199. Just play that one just for fun. Mauricio Gregore at a 49. We have an, is that upside down? Upside down teal? This is not common for that to happen. Out of 99. And we have another auto. What's going on, Joe? Joey, got to turn notifications on, man. If you do have them on, then something's not going right. At a 199 for Urawa. Nice blue ice. At a 175, Joao Cancelo. We got another blue ice here. It is going to be William Gomes. Porto. Harry Kane red pajamas and another Harry Kane red pajamas. The same pack, I think. We got Rahimi, Thiago Silva, Mauricio Silver, De La Cruz, and Bernardo Silver. Prismatic. All right, let's take a look at the auto in this one. I don't think that's another legend. Would that be... Would you guys say that's Rondon, maybe? Not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. How do we keep winning this competition? All we need is forehead or hairline. We're good to go. All right. Aloha, chat. I knew the moment everyone started saying aloha, we had someone from Aloha Land hop in. Joe says, doing any personals tonight? Absolutely. Everything's on the website right now. We do have some of these boxes as well. We have Futera Unique Arsenal. We have Futera Effects Spurs. We have International EPL Select and International Serie A Select as well. All right, let's go. Actually, I want to kind of keep this even. We're going to end up like this, so let's go with that one. Manny also has some personals he can rip on his channel. It's under the Daytime Personals tab on the website. You'll see his cute little logo in the bottom left. Is Estevao in anything? I don't think so. Estevao's in this product, but he's not a rookie. It's his second year, I think, for this one. And then in Topps, it's his like third year. Yeah, it's just crazy. Estevao's got case hits in this product. Case hit, base, insert. Carrying the Palmera spot, of course. You know, I bought only one Obsidian 2324 hobby a while back before it blew up. Yeah, the Aluminium All thing, like, completely made it skyrocket. It's crazy. And then you have Estevao in it too. You have Mastantuono in it too. Like, that rookie class is the craziest rookie class we've seen since 2020-21, I want to say. Green Electric Etch Estevao out of 5. Whatever happened to that one? Case is locked. All right, here we go. Box number 6. These cards feel cleaner in this specific box for some reason. They feel cleaner, tidier, straighter. Get mesmerized. Arda Güler. And there's our auto, another base auto. Still have a half case left. At a 125 purple, I ran out of penny sleeves. Do a quick plus 100 here. Locked and loaded. Silver Keeper. What is that weird color? What is that? Oh, we have another case hit. We have Pitch Crowns, blue team. I wonder who that's going to. Chelsea, maybe? Let's do it here in a little bit. We got a goalie, blue ice, Marquesin out of 199. John Kennedy, Garriga out of 99. Silver Poussey, Silver Bex. Cannot wait to see that gold power. It's going to be absolutely insane. There's Bono out of 199. We have Muhammad out of 175. What else we got on this one before the reveal? There's Zidane, insert base. And Fuego, and team badges, silver, Porto. I think that was going to Boston Hammer, if I remember correctly. All right, let's take a look at the auto, since it's a base. I was gonna say Luis Suarez first, but then I realized it is Sami Khedira. Kind of similar top half of the head, I would say. Yeah, I could see it. I mean, I literally saw that actually. Another auto for, or the first auto for Juventus. Well, what is this case hit pitch crowns gonna be, ladies and gentlemen? Who's that? Oh, it is Warren Zaire-Emery. Unlicensed pitch crowns. I didn't even know the unlicensed teams had case hits. There we go. I mean, this looks really nice, except for the glaring missing stuff in the middle. Congrats to whoever had the PSG spot. Again, I wish I had the list next to me, but I don't for some reason. All right. Let's get these guys sleeved, and we are officially halfway done with the case, ladies and gentlemen. We have 6 more boxes. We have this beautiful Color Blast chilling in the back. I'll just remind you guys of what Guardiola said about him before Holland.
We cannot replace him.
The right side play?
We cannot.
Pretty sure I did. They power wash them. I guess. I don't think you can damage chrome cards that easily. You got a power washer, have a bunch of chrome cards, front side. Back side, not so much, but front side for sure. Chrome stock is pretty resilient. That's why they're the best cards to grade in terms of durability. But of course, they always have some like printing defect. But even like paper sets, a lot of surface print issues, believe it or not. But it has been proven over time, chrome cards will last the longest. All right, so we have a green, 5 out of 5. We have a gold out of 10. David Villa and Luis Figo autos. We have a super ultra mega rare Color Blast Sergio Aguero, and those are going to be the main highlights so far. First half of the case. All right. I think Nishi was chasing Estevo from like the very, very beginning when the set came out. I think he was like one of the earliest people to get on that train. Only a few people saw potential. Harry Kane. And I want to say he was like in tier 2 in that review. Maybe he was even tier 1. I actually have to go rewatch my own video. Out of 199. We have FIFA out of 20 here, and there's our Real Madrid auto. Seems like Real Madrid others gets quite a few autos from the set. And we have Milinkovic Savic 0220 palindrome action here. Going to the multi-spot at the very top. Pretty sure it's Mo. All right. Nicholas Jackson. Ooh, we have something crazy here. Is that a Kaboom? That is a Kaboom, I think. Pretty sure. The crazy thing I was referring to was actually behind the Kaboom. So that was just like a coincidence. Imagine we just get like a plain error card. Well, there it is. I tried. Boom! Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Juventus. Once again, I think Zlatan is a separate spot, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. I think the second one, maybe second or third one pulled from the set so far. What a legend. Zlatan Kaboom. Failed reveal, but very, very welcome. That's all I'm going to say. All right. I think we have room to put him somewhere. Let's put him over here. Juventus, Atletico, and Real Madrid case so far. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Wow, look at that. Talk about lovely. That looks incredible. 88 out of 99. Blue perfection going to Inter Milan others. That is gorgeous. Despite the high number, this is actually really nice. Rainers. Vertessen out of 99. Yet another blue. Fernandez, Ignacio 002. And another blue ice, third blue ice of the box out of 175. In Fuego, and thought we were done. Still got some stuff left here. Merentiel, Hyper. It's another base. That's like his fourth or fifth base or something. And that is it for box number 7. We just passed the halfway mark for the case, and we have 5 boxes left. We already have so many nice cards. All right. Okay, this one feels like it's sealed normally, so I wonder if that's going to correlate with something coming out of this box. Who knows? We will find out. I think the music is like really low or something. Let me try to see if I can update it actually. I was actually experimenting with it. All right, let me know if you guys hear it now. It should still be like very, very low, but I'm gonna actually test something. I'm gonna try. I don't think I've ever muted the mic before, so let me see what happens when I do. Okay, there we go. I think audio is back. I was trying to see if that mute works. If you guys could hear the finger snap, let me know. Ooh, did we just hit a gold? I think we did hit a gold. What kind of gold is that? Chad wants to see the Messi. I can't believe the 1/1 auto was pulled on like day 1 or something. That was ridiculous. Only heard the music, didn't hear the snap. All right, cool. So what I was experimenting with works. Banana peels sound crisp. I'm glad someone can put 1 and 2 together. You just don't want to trip on those banana peels. Alright, here we go. I think we might have 2 golds in this. What? 2 gold logos? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? I think it might be what's happening. Alright, I'm not going to fail this time. Let's set that one down like that. Got a Hyper. Sekine for Urawa. Silver and prismatic insert, another silver. Mastantuono, just a red. Goes really well with team colors. Might have to get some plus 25 or plus 50 top loaders here in a little bit. Teal at a 99. We have a very, very flat, not curved Hyper. Maybe that's a good sign. Hopefully our auto isn't a base this time. Well, let's find out. Is that our auto? Nope. I think it's just an insert. Cavani. Get mesmerized. Thought I saw someone there. Pedro at a 49. Purple Pandora. Auto should be here. Maybe it's in the... There it is. We got a numbered auto, finally. Finally, our first numbered auto. Unlicensed Marquinhos at a 175. There's Forlan insert base. And let's do the silver auto. Camavinga? It is Eduardo Camavinga with the tucked shirt. 18 out of 99. Another one for Real Madrid. I think he's in others. I don't think he was separate. I think he was separate in Immaculate. There we go. Numbered auto for Real Madrid. And let me just plus 50 top loaders here. What's going on, Wicked Tacos? Buongiorno. Alright, I almost want to set this gold down second. Because maybe this one isn't actually gold and we got trolled. I'm glad I saved that one to the end. We did get trolled. I trolled you guys with me. That's what I thought was gold. So it worked out that we got an actual gold in this box. Alright, is it going to be a team logo? I think it is. Team badges. Blue background. What's it going to be? It's like 2 or 3 teams. Is that Porto? It is not. It's Pachuca. 7 out of 10. A nice little gold Prizm team logo for Pachuca. And this one was also picked up pretty late. If it sits, turns into gold. Congratulations. All right, what is this going to replace? I don't know. David Villa, maybe? It's tough. All right. So we're going to do... Let's do this. Said star number match. Is it only do you only count the stars once, or is it the top stars and the bottom stars? Because now it would be double. Any Prismanias yet? We hit one in our last case. Actually, didn't we hit two in our last? I can't remember. No, I think we hit one. We hit the Endrick in our last case, but on this one, we got something way better than a Prismania. Dead center color blast. Sergio Agüero. Clean indeed. I was really hoping we were going to get a numbered Kaboom, but it could be in one of our future cases. So we have case break 343, which is another full case of this. I think Manny is going to be breaking something maybe this weekend or next week. We shall see. I just realized we don't have the other monitor going on in the background. All right, give me a second, guys. Okay. What is this? 1, 2, 3. This is box number 9. Another gold. Another gold. 3 golds? Is that 3 golds? I'd make it 3 golds in this case. I think golds, if you get that many, they would kind of take away the slot. But you never know. Never know. Could just be a myth. 1999 for R9 himself. What a beauty. There we go. I think this is definitely going to Kevin and Theo. Nice R9 there. We have the gold is down here. Silver. Joao Cancelo. Mkhitaryan out of 49. Hyper, Martin Fernandes. In Fuego, Richard Rios, silver. Got a parallel on the board for Manny. Yeah, Lima. And we have Eric. Just Eric. For Elaine. 13 out of 25. Gold Mojo, aka multicolor. And we have Pablo Barrios for our auto. Out of 199, Phil Foden. Another one for Atletico. What is going on, Andrew? Absolutely, and we're still waiting for a 1 of 1. We're waiting for a 1 of 1 or maybe a dual. Color Blast dual, you never know. Maybe even a dual auto. Alright, we have Beraldo. Oh, is this going to be one of those nice inserts? Actually, I think it's just base. It might be Real Madrid. May or may not be. That's none other than Kylian Mbappe. Bang, 3 out of 10. The second Kylian Mbappe gold out of 10 that we pull from this set. If this is going to the same person, I believe it's going to Chris. Once again, congratulations. Look at that. Averaging 1 gold Mbappe per case. That's ridiculous. 3 out of 10. Congrats. What a break. What a break we're having. I guess I'm going to have to get the last display stand here. Try to make room for this third gold. And we started the break really strong with Yildiz. That was nice. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Doing great so far, guys. Doing great. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to move this like that. All right. Yeah, we got that Mbappe-Endrick duel from the Mega Review. Mbappe Gold Auto from the case the other day. Now this one. Maybe the next one is going to have another Mbappe. Who knows? All right, we really want to see a 1 of 1. As rare as those are, 1 in 6 cases. We got to see one. Could be in one of those personal boxes. No idea. I've seen some crazy stuff from personals pulled on this channel. Just saying. Food for thought, food for thought. Thiago Silva out of 99. There's Enfuego. Agehoa. Silver. Yeah, this guy again. Ka. Very interesting name. Another silver. Yeah, red. Conceição. Silver auto. At least it's numbered. Corona. Jan Oblak. And we have the tournament logo. We'll randomize this at some point to everyone in the regular spots. That is going to be our 2, 3, 4, 5th case hit, maybe? Yeah. End up getting a lot of case hits from these. Ooh, another nice one for Inter Milan, 83 out of 99. The blue collection is definitely going to grow. Blue on blue. Blue ice going crazy today for Inter Milan. We have multicolor, aka gold. Another one, Inter Milan. Bastoni out of 25. 9 out of 25. Jude Belligo. And Delpi, silver. There's Cavani base. I think we've only seen one of his base cards earlier. Red for Urawa Reds. At 199, and we have, it looks like another maybe team logo, potentially. Nope, just another blue ice. Adam Mitchell at a 175. Boca. And let's see what the silver auto is going to be. Brian is asking you guys are going to drop more breakfast bags probably in a month or in a couple months. We got to just time it with the product releases and stuff. But we are going to do a group break for breakfast bags. Back by popular demand. All right, let's see this red team auto. We know who that is. Mr. Diego Forlan, the second one that we actually pull out of 99. I think we pulled one in the last case. Don't tell Brian. There we go. Man, Atletico, Juventus, and Real Madrid are having themselves a day tonight. That's crazy. Amazing turnout so far. We're not even done yet. 2 boxes left. Neither one of one. Don't forget, guys, we are doing personals after this break ends. So if you have any requests, please put them in now. Or as long as you get them in before the stream ends, you should be good for same day rip. All right, box number 11. Almost there. Let's see what we got. But we got a silver auto here right off the bat. Hopefully we get an extra one. Out of 49. We might be running out of space here. Nice Kusanov. New era. 8 out of 99. Another blue ice here. Hyper Pedrinho. We got Bura at 125. Sterling Holland is silver. Phil Foden. Another silver there. So many cards I cannot wait to see as gold vinyls. Just too many of them. It's way too many, especially with all the legends. Not necessarily like in a bad way, but there is so many. Out of 49. Oh, I guess we're doing upside down. Upside down round. Armani out of 99. Ooh. Oh, it's because it's upside down. I thought it was something special. All right. You guys won't have to suffer any longer. All right, here we go. Down to the last few cards of this box. Here's Valverde. Get mesmerized. Silver. I feel like we got blue ice more than any other parallel today. All right, let's see what this silver auto is going to be. Oh man, I don't know why for a split second I was like that could be Maradona, but Maradona has no autos in this checklist. I think it is Claudio Reyna. 52 out of 99. Man City Others. I think this one's going to Exquisite Penguin. It almost looks like a white Prizm. All right, guys, last box. What are we predicting? Are we predicting one more banger from the last box, or are we predicting shutdown? It's our last chance to get a 1 of 1. We can do it, I believe. Alright, good luck everyone. Let's do the last one pack by pack. Why not? Silver, insert silver, base. First numbered card in this one out of 199. Purple Pandora. Josh Champon. had him in my fantasy team forever, but he hasn't played since game week 1, I think. Might be time to take him out. Ceballos. There's our last auto. It is going to be a base auto. Did we get our case hit auto? That's the question. Could it be Figo? At a 175. I mean, given that we got 2 case hit autos in our last case, it might have taken it out from this one. Who knows? Who knows? Duranville out of 125. We have quite a few packs left. I'm hoping we got a bonus numbered card. Or another case hit. What's a case hit we haven't seen yet? Saw Pitch Crowns, Kaboom, Continental, Pride. What am I missing? What am I missing? Could be a base Mbappe, you never know. Get mesmerized. Oh, dual color blast, I guess. We haven't pulled the dual color blast. And yet another gold. I was really hoping for a gold vinyl, but we will take, what is that, 5 golds, 4 golds? That's the first time I see this guy. Savarino. Alright, we got another numbered card. Pavlidis out of 99. There's Richard Rios base. Valverde, Ice, and another Pavlidis. Might as well go for the rainbow now. We got at least 3 of his parallels from this break. All right, we're going to do gold last. Almost revealed the auto there. Awkward. Is that a German legend or something? It is Alessandro Del Piero. Italian legend. There we go. Man, overall, the autos in this case have been amazing. Another one for the Delpi spot. Juventus taking over the whole case. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right. Ending with true gold. Is it horizontal? That can only mean one thing, right? Widescreen. Kylian Mbappe! Gold widescreen. 9 out of 10. Jersey match. Crazy stuff. Now we're definitely averaging 1 per case if we don't hit any Mbappe golds in the next one. That's wild. Congrats once again, Chris. My goodness. The jersey match, 9 out of 10. True gold. Ridiculous. Look at that. That is a crazy way to end that case. That's all gold 3, or all 3 golden Mbappes in the checklist, according to Manster. Wow, wow, wow. Love to see it. What a case. What a case. The Color Blast definitely helped. A 1 in 10 cases usually. Should be very, very rare. So we haven't seen a 1 of 1 just yet. We haven't seen a dual Color Blast just yet, which should be even rarer than the regular Color Blast, I would assume. All right, let's do a recap. Then we're going to do personals, guys. We do have some of these boxes available to rip live or ship sealed. I think we're down to our last mega box on this side. I think Manny has a few more. We got some select international EPL and Serie A. We have Arsenal Futera, and we have Tottenham Futera as well. Let's do a recap here. It's so much gold. What a great case, actually. What a great case. All right, guys, let's start with red. Out of 199. Actually, what's numbered higher? Blue? Is that why we got more blue? No, it's numbered less. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 red. Out of 199. And then out of 175, we have blue ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 blue ice. Minimum, because we do have some in the highlight pile over there. And then out of 125, we have purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have teal out of 99. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we have purple Pandora out of 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have 3 multicolor, aka Gold Mojo, out of 25. And then some of the highlights. Just random. Actually, let's separate case hits so we can actually keep track of how many we got. Might as well organize by ice now. All right. Looks good to me. More blue ice, 1. And then we have 3 Inter Milan in a row. Absolutely amazing blue ice. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add it to the other blues in the back. And then we have 1 red Mastantuono. We have Subiabre out of 125. Then we have out of 25 Subiabre again. And then we have 2 FIFA logos out of 20. 2 out of 20 and 7 out of 20. And then 4 are case hits. Not the major case hits, but the regular case hits. Actually, this is like multi, but Continental Pride, little focus, there we go. We have Pitch Crowns, looks cool, unlicensed, takes away cool points, unfortunately. Then we have Trophy and World Cup, Club World Cup logo. Now, time for the autos, and then the biggest cards, I suppose. All right, so base autos. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 silvers here. Then we have 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we didn't get any extra autos this time around, but we got a David Villa, Forlan, Del Piero, and Figo. Legend after legend after legend. And then, believe it or not, somehow, we got 4 golds. We got Del Piero once again out of 10. 8 out of 10. Pachuca, 7 out of 10. And not 1, but 2 gold Mbappe's. Now, according to Manny, we've hit all 3 possible gold out of 10 Mbappe's from the set. 3 out of 10, and then we have jersey number 9 out of 10 on this one. Congrats, Chris. That is some crazy, crazy gold business there. And then we have Kenan Yildiz from the very, very beginning. 5 out of 5 green. Ultra short print. And then a kaboom. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Juventus once again. And the best one of them all, Sergio Aguero, vertical color blast. Going to one of the Atletico Madrid spots. What a break. Thank you all for joining. Really appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for joining the live stream as well. We are going to run personals right now, so don't go anywhere. Make sure to put in any requests you'd like for anything ripped live. And most of the stuff we can't ship, just really depends. So if you do want something shipped, please purchase it as a shipped item, not the one that says live streamed. Please do not do that. If you want your items shipped sealed. All right. Let me bring some of the boxes up on the screen. And I will check what we have for personals in terms of requests for today. These should be. All right, any requests? We don't have any requests so far. Let me bring the boxes out. All right, we got hobby boxes. Got mega boxes. We have a fresh case, sealed fresh case of Tottenham. It's not labeled, but we had to do some digging to figure out this Tottenham Effects fresh case. We are going to be reviewing this product, but we do have a fresh mini case, I should say. And then we have these boxes as well. That and that. Can't see what's on the screen actually. You might have just gotten a request. All right. There we go. Supreme grabbing the last mega box on my end. Manny has a few left if anyone wants to join his daytime personals, or he might run a stream tonight as well. So that's going to be our first personal of the night. I don't know where the labels went. Well, that is our last mega box. Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. I don't know where they went. All right, we're just going to have to label it the traditional way. Let's label it with gold, actually, the non-traditional way. Let's try that. All right, there we go. Hopefully, we get a kaboom from this one. That gold does look nice. All right, for any personal requests, make sure to put them in through the website, breakfastcards.com, guys. Let's move this over there. Good luck, Supreme. See what we got. Wow, these packs feel so different compared to the 144 hobby packs we just ripped. It's a nice Subiabre. There's a Richard Rios, silver. And then we have, wow, look at that crimp. That's almost like what happens with Pokemon packs. Just that one. Very interesting. And another crimp there at the top for some reason. Varela, a glitter. We should be reviewing the blaster boxes probably tomorrow or the day after from the set, guys. So something else to look forward to if you're interested in this set. We have Rami Rabia out of 99. Regular glitter. 3 packs left. For a split second I thought we had something crazy there. Could still see something crazy. Out of 149. Enzo Fernandez. So this looks like a, maybe there's something special in this one. Hopefully. Silver, glitter. Nope, just a regular pack. And our last 2 parallels were just 2 regular glitters. All right, Auckland, Meyer Bevan, and then Rami Rabia. Going to be your 2 numbered cards, Supreme. Thanks for grabbing that box. All cards from personals ship by default, but if you only want the non-base, we can take care of that for you to save weight for the package as well. Let's put that over there. And let me check, see if we got any other requests for personals. If not, that might be it for the night, guys. We do have all the stuff in the back, plus more. If you check out the website, you'll see exactly what's available. Got Hobby, International, Hobby, and then we have some Futera Unique and Futera FX. Just gonna give it a couple of minutes. And Uh, 342. All right. I just realized we didn't hit like a single Estevo parallel from this one. Or Inter Miami, actually. Usually at least like one Messi serial. Alright, I think that might be it, guys. For those of you just joining, we are running personals right now. Last call for requests for personals. Otherwise, we will just call it a night and probably see you guys in a few days. Back at it again with some personals. So just want to thank everyone for joining the group break, personals stream in general. Thanks for watching our videos. Check out the new Arsenal FX, Arsenal Unique review on the channel. We hit a really nice card, especially if you're an Arsenal fan. Check it out. So yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. Have a great rest of your night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.